it's time to determine what's the greatest Raging Demon of all time. Now, that's probably an easy question to answer. We recently saw Street Fighter 6 Akuma. I mean, what do you want me to say, man? That's probably going to be the greatest one. You know, Street Fighter 5 was really good. But there's other factors into what make Raging Demons really good, and we're going to talk a little bit more about that. And in this video, we're going to see what it is. So we're going to go all the way back to Super Turbo, and it's probably going to run all the way to Street Fighter 5. This video is 5 years old. And so here are the things that I'm looking for in terms of good, like a good Raging Demon. Does it have good timing? Right? The timing of when he actually activates it and then he grabs you. How long is he hitting you? And I think the last thing, a part of that, the sort of the cherry on top, if you will, what does the KO screen look like? And what does it sound like? I'm trying to see what all of those things are. And granted, there are a variety, sort of like, you know, KO screens for the demon in particular. So we're gonna let's get this thing started. So Super Turbo, here we go. All right, so hold on. So technically speaking, you know, this is a Raging Demon, but no one knew what it was at the time. This was, all you knew is this, like, who the heck is this guy? And he just, I guess, he beat up Bison? Like, okay, I'm fighting him, and then, you fight him, and then you lose, and then this mysterious character just showed up out of nowhere and just killed Bison, and, you didn't know what's a thing, right? So, in terms of what it is, and for, you know, we're gonna try to keep this, a little bit organized here. I'm going to rate it from 1 to 10, and I'm going to try to avoid putting any 0.5s in there. I guess first Raging Demon that's ever existed. We're going to give it like a solid 5, because technically it just kind of shows up. There's a few like little hit markers, and then Bison's dead. That's just on the Raging Demon itself. For the lore, though, I'm going to bump it up to a 7. Because we've never seen anything like that in Street Fighter, and I appreciate that the devs and, you know, how they sort of handled this very mysterious character and like who he was and his moves and stuff like that, and just the fact that it was such a shock, it was such a surprise. We're gonna give the very first, although you couldn't do it, although Akuma didn't have the Raging Demon in Super Turbo, you couldn't do this move. You actually couldn't do it until I believe Alpha 1. So we'll see what happens. It's quite called a hidden move. Yeah, it was just a hidden move. So we're going to give it a 7. Let's move on. Oh, I lied. It wasn't. It actually was not Alpha 1. Street Fighter 2 X for matching service? Oh, I guess he did have a Raging Demon. All right. I stand corrected. So I guess this is the first time, chat. Am I wrong about that? But I guess this is the, if I'm wrong, I'm wrong. It is what it is. I'll hold myself accountable. I thought the first time we saw Raging Demon, not that we saw it, but like the player was able to do it was Alpha 1. So I'm actually not 100% sure, but we'll just check it out anyways. This is also from Super Turbo, so let's see what it's like. Not bad. Not bad. You know what's funny? This just looks, it almost looks like Alpha 1 sprite or the Alpha game sprite, but that's what's just interesting about it. That one was pretty cool. That was pretty cool. It has a good startup. You get hit, you know, a bunch of hit markers, and then, you know, you're looking at the heaven symbol. That one's not bad. Unfortunately, we didn't get to see like a KO screen. That one's pretty basic. I think it's as basic as, you know, Raging Demons go. I'm going to give it like a 6. And there it is. There it is. I love that the Heaven kanji is like replacing, you know, just like the standard Super Turbo sort of like flashing effect. With this, I'm bumping it up to a 7 as well. We're going to bump it up to a 7. And there's Alpha 1. All right. Not bad. Again, very similar, right? Very similar. Obviously, the art style is a bit different. It's very slow, though. Very slow. Like, you have to get real cheeky and sneaky to actually get the Raging Demon. Because look how slow it moves. Not bad. Not bad. In terms of, like, the standard one, again, I think it's like a 6. It's very similar to Super Turbo. Not bad, not bad. I think the one thing that's missing is I would have loved to see the kanji here as well, outside of just like the, you know, in the back. So I'm gonna give I feel like this one's kind of a downgrade from Super Turbo in my opinion. So I'm gonna give this one like a 5. It's just okay. Wow, that's right, Cyberbots. So, technically speaking, this is, I guess, Cyberbot's version of a demon. Instead of a grab, and then, you know, you see all the hit markers and stuff, you can kind of technically see what's happening. And then he does, like, you know, the swoosh, you know, his swoosh stance. I think for what it is, I think it's pretty cool, man. First of all, the fact that Akuma was in another game, like a mech game, like a mech fighting game, is cool enough. I think it animated really well, all things considered. I'm gonna give this one like a 7, man. That was really cool. And then I think this is the KO screen, right? Yeah. Not bad. I love that this is here too. Really cool. It was really cool. Yeah, I'd give it like a 7, man. So this is Alpha 2. Again, so, you know, a lot of the Alpha games are very much, in terms of how they animate and how everything is, it's gonna be the same. So again, this is, you know, it's a 5. Now we're talking. Now we're talking. Yes. Yeah. And here's the thing that I love. This, I think, was the first time. Was this the first time that we heard that sort of like a boing? Was that the first time we heard that sound effect? That sound effect has remained synonymous in all Raging Demons since, I think, Alpha 2. Am I right about that, chat? I feel like that's the first time we heard that specific sound effect. Yeah, like you got your ass kicked, bro. Like, it was so bad. It was like a home run sound or something like that. It was insane. Yeah, and I love how it's like a purple screen instead of like the sort of typical like red, orange, you know, sort of like Street Fighter colors. And, you know, it has the Heaven kanji. So to me, this one's like an 8. I'm gonna give this one an 8 because it has the sound effect. It has like the unique KO. Oh, this is X-Men versus Street Fighter, eh? All right, here we go. Again, you know, the character sprites are coming from the Alpha game, so it's gonna look a little bit similar. I think the beat up screen looks cool, right? It's technically not Marvel vs. Capcom, but it is a Capcom versus game, so it's gonna have like these very like big like hit markers and stuff, or hit flashes, whatever you want to call them. But again, it's still very similar. Right, so the base one, when you're able to land it before the KO, to me it's like a 5. Not bad. And again, I'm rating them lower just because, like, we all know Raging Demon. If you compare it to other supers in Street Fighter, it's like a 9. It's like an 8 to a 10, right? It's like an 8 to a 10. But I'm just trying to be fair here because we know that there's better ones. So yeah. Oh, does Akuma now have a Raging Demon in X-Men Children of the Atom? No, he doesn't, I don't think. No, it would have been here, and he doesn't. Yeah, super cool. Again, this is directly taken, though, from Alpha 2. So the only difference that we saw was the hit markers. Again, this is from X-Men. Sorry, this is Street Fighter. X-Men versus Street Fighter. So I'm gonna give it to me it's basically the same thing as Alpha 2. So I gave Alpha 2 what, a 7? So it's not bad. It's not bad. It's like a 7. Poor Gambit. He died on the show and he died here. Spoilers who haven't seen it. This one is Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. This was actually one of the cabinets that was in one of my local like laundromats, and I think is still there. Whoa, okay, now we're talking. Whoa, okay. Yeah, all right. This one immediately is a lot better. Because guess what? He does this, right? They sort of like, he's darkened up and like these like this red sort of like energy is like coming off of him. And then you see his freaking like art, like his character arts. Yeah. And then it goes into like the super screen, grabs you, super sick hit markers. And then, yeah, that is sick, dude. Yeah, buddy, that is really cool. That one's really cool. That one is really cool. Chad, I'm giving that one like a, that was good. I'm gonna give it an 8, man. That one is really good. Oh, yeah, and then, you know, this is where the, yeah, this one is really cool. And this is Marvel 1, if I'm not mistaken. No, it's actually not Marvel vs. Capcom. This is just Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. This one's really cool because it actually says the name of, you know, Akuma's move, which is Shongoku Satsu, or the Raging Demon. And granted, all the characters had this, so depending on what super you did or what super they had, it would say the move. But to me, this gives it, like, extra points. Plus, he's like, oh, he actually says it too. Hold on, let's hear it. Shogoku Satsu! Yeah, that one's a 9, man. That's a 9. That's good. We're giving that one a 9. Oh, Cyber Akuma, man. Cyber Akuma. I think it's the same thing, right? Let's see it. Damn. So again, it's kind of the same. Right? He had the wings out, and then Chad, does anyone know what this kanji means? Does it mean like death or something like that? I actually don't know what like this means. And he's had this in like other games and stuff. I don't know what it means. If anyone knows what this kanji like represents, please let me know, because I actually don't know what it means. This one's cool. I'm also gonna give it an 8. It's very similar to just Akuma'S. It's just Cyber Akuma. Damn, he gets to do it in the air. Shining, go shock! That one was okay. I think the pacing of it was a little bit off, only because, you know, it's in the air. So I'm gonna give that one like a, that one, eh. It's like a 6. It's okay. Oh, this one is from Street Fighter EX Plus Alpha. Wait, I need to see it again. Yeah, that's not bad, man. Let's see it again. Dude, who remembers playing this game growing up? Okay, so a few details. I love how he's standing over Sakura. And I love that we can actually see, like, all the hits that are happening, right? That's really cool. I love that, like, the white screen, it's like, it's all of these, like, it's all this kanji that's showing up on the screen. That's really cool. Not bad. I give that, like, that's a 7. I think it's pretty cool. his slide that he does, or his teleport. And, you know, this one's really cool, too. It's like the heaven kanji. You know, there's the earth. But granted, you know, all the characters in the EX games get this kind of, like, you know, KO screen, you know. Not bad. That one's, again, I'm going to give it an 8. I think it's cool. Give it an 8. Wow, Gem Fighter. Yeah, again, it's very similar to... To me, it represents the Alpha games. It represents, like, the, you know, X-Men versus Street Fighter, Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter, where they would show, like, a logo of, like, you know, another character art of the character. God, freaking all the gems flying out. Pretty standard demon. You know, I like it because it's comical. It's like the chibi versions of these characters, which is super cool. So I'm going to give it a 7. Just for that. Oh, I forgot about this. Yeah, buddy. Yeah, now you're talking. Now we're talking. I gotta see it again. We gotta see it again, chat. Oh, that is so cool. Chat, that one is pretty good. That one is pretty good, man. That one is pretty good. Like, he hits you with all of, like, these, wait. YouTube? Hello? Like he hit all these different sprites come out. He hits you with a baseball bat. He dives into you, right? Oh, this is this dude from Red Earth. I think it's Red Earth. He hits you with a hammer. He hits you with a 2x4. I think he kicks you here. He hits you with whatever that thing is. Yeah, that's great, man. I gotta give it a 10, man. That one is really cool. That one is really cool. Very unique. Yeah, and then it has this really cute version of the heaven kanji symbol. So we're giving that one a 10. That one was really damn good. Ooh, so this one is from Second Impact. And because Akuma was not in New Generation, because of course he wasn't. The original Shotos almost weren't in in New Generation. But anyways, so this is the first time he showed up in Street Fighter 3. And again, this game and Third Strike are gonna look very similar because, again, like most Street Fighter games, it's, you know, they use the same sprites and stuff like that. So let's check it out. Not bad. I think what I really like about this one is that, you know, this, like, energy gets focused up, right? You get grab, and then there's this close-up, and then look at Dudley's face. He's like, oh, I'm dead, man. That one is like I'm gonna give that one like a 7. I think it's really cool. Yeah, damn! Wow. Yeah, dude. Wow. Check. Wow. We got to see that again. Hold on. Yeah. Yeah. The freaking flame kanji, dude. God. I think it's honestly, outside of the demon itself, this is the best part, in my opinion. Yeah. I love how it shows up and then it's flames. For that, it's a 9. I'm gonna give it a 9. I think it's really cool, man. Akuma technically wasn't in Marvel vs. Capcom 1, but Ryu can turn into Akuma for some reason. So technically Akuma is in the game. He's just not, his sprite is not in the game. But this is technically Akuma, so, and technically Evil Ryu has a Raging Demon, which we're gonna check out anyways too, so. Yeah, it's pretty standard. I think the only difference is that this is Ryu sprite, so, or Evil Ryu, I guess you can say. So, I guess just for the cool factor, you know, in terms of like what it is and, you know, how you kind of set it up and stuff like that, I'm gonna give it a 7. I think it's a 7. And then this is the KO screen. Shungoku Satsu!
You win.
Not bad. Ooh, Alpha 3 time. I like that he actually says things when he's about to do it to you in Alpha 3. So he goes like, hoo, or something like that. And then after, I think he says swoosh, right? No, he doesn't. He doesn't say swoosh after. That one's pretty standard. It looks just like Alpha 2. Alpha 1, Alpha 2. So I'm gonna, you know, it's a 6. Yeah, again, this one's just like Alpha 2. I think the only difference is that instead of it being just all purple, it's like the Akuma colors. Sort of the traditional purple, sort of like red, orange. This one, to me, is not that different. I like that this is a different color, but it hasn't changed that much outside of this. So it's a 7. We're going to give it a 7.
KO!
Mm-hmm. you, win. Now, this one's from Third Strike. So, again, looks very similar to Second Impact. Again, 7. God damn, man! Oh, wow! Wow, chat. Damn. Damn. Let's see it. Yeah, that man. That fucking hard, dude. Oh, dude. Yeah, okay. Yeah, this... I think because it's so, like... It's so crazy. It's like he killed you and there's, like, a fire over him, and then you also see the heaven kanji. And it's Third Strike, and it's amazing. I'm giving it a 10. That's kind of a biased rating, because, again, not much has changed from just this. This has not changed. Nothing's changed from, like, Double Impact, Second Impact. But this alone, because of how insane this looks, it's a 10, man. And in my opinion, this is still the best KO screen of all time. It's still the best KO screen of all time. Like, when you did this against someone, it's like, oh no, man, you f***ed up hard. Yeah, it's a 10. Easily. Wow, dude. Freaking SNK versus Capcom. Wow. Very cool. Very cool. I think the fact that it's even in this game is... And, like, even before, like, Super Turbo and stuff like that, you know, it's pretty good. I'm gonna give it a 6. Yeah. Not bad. Not bad. It's a 6. Talks cheap. I rely on power. This one is, Marvel 2. Marvel vs. Capcom 2. Not bad, you know, this is returning from Marvel, I think Street Fighter, or Marvel Superheroes versus Street Fighter. It's still very cool, right? I love these effects on him. I think this is, like, one of the coolest Akuma, like, design stuff ever, in my opinion. But it's just okay. There's no big evolution, but we gotta remember, Marvel vs. Capcom 2 was very much like the kitchen sink of the Marvel games. So everything is, like, outside of, like, new characters who are unique, who are new to this specific game, like Ruby Hart and maybe some other Marvel characters and stuff like that. This one's just okay. I'm gonna give it a 7. Yeah, and this is nothing unique. All the characters had that. They didn't say, like, the name of the move. There wasn't. At least there was the sound effect, which I think was cool. At least there's the sound effect. So again, it's a 7. It's just okay. Oh, now this is CVS 1. Let's see it. Not bad. It's pretty quick. It's a pretty quick demon. It's not bad. Not bad. Not bad. Pretty standard. I'm gonna give it a 6. Not bad. I mean, freaking Sakura died that day. Not bad. I like the KO screen as well. The KO screen is really cool. This one's all right. This one's not bad. I'm gonna give this one... I don't feel too strongly about it. I think it's just okay. It's okay. I'm gonna give it like a 7. It's just okay to me. Just okay. Now this is CVS 2. Not bad. It feels a little bit longer. The hit markers, it's like on a dark screen this time. Not bad. But it's pretty much the same. So for it just being the same, I'm gonna give it like a 6 as well. But there's like some little differences, but just a 6. Now the difference here is that it feels like it's like a bigger like heaven kanji, but again, not much has changed. It's the same thing. I still like it. I'm still gonna give it a 7, but it's not that much better. But he looks cool there. Now, this is Shin Akuma. Shin Akuma is a little bit different, and we're about to see it. Man, so yeah, he does wear like a purple gi with the white hair. Anyways. Swoosh. That one's not bad. Obviously, he kicks your ass a lot longer. There's like some pauses in the hit markers there. If you notice, look at the delay. It's like it intensifies as it gets like closer to death. Not bad. It's not bad, but here's the problem. I don't know if I like the change in the logo that much. I get that he's like Shin Akuma and like he's, overpowered and, all this other stuff. It's hard to recognize in my opinion. It's cool, but I actually like just Akuma's demon a little bit more. So Shin Akuma kanji can be translated to God. I guess it's okay. I don't think it's the best though. I don't know. It's probably just a me thing. I do like that the logo is a little bit different here. It's getting some points, but I'm just gonna give it a 7. I think it's just okay. Wow, and this is SVC Chaos. I don't know about that one. I don't know about that one, SNK. The problem is that it looks like he's like kneeing you, right? Like you don't see him doing it, but it looks like he's just like kneeing the fuck out of you. Like he's hitting you with his knee. Like all right, put it in your head, chat, that he's just kneeing you. Like he's just kneeing Terry in the nuts. At some point, like he grabbed him and then he's just like, like super. Yeah, it's too fast. There's no big impact. At the end, I mean, obviously, there wasn't a KO screen. He doesn't say anything. This one, honestly, is probably my least favorite one. I'm going to give it like a 4. Okay. All right. This one's pretty good. I like it. It's all right. Again, I think it's still missing some stuff. But I do like the Heaven kanji. It's very clean looking, very bright. So, I'm gonna give it a 6. It's all right. Oh man, the game no one talks about, no one should talk about, Fighting Capcom Evolution or Fighting Jam, which, chat, I'm kind of ashamed to say this. We're just gonna do a little sidetrack for a second. I'm ashamed to say this story, but I'm gonna quick anecdote. This was the game, just bear with me here, technically, that I learned how to do Raging Demon in. This was the one, and I'll explain why. The reason that this was the game that I learned how to do Raging Demon on, it was because prior to having, now, okay, chat, I was a poor kid growing up. My family and I, we didn't have a lot of money, but I was fortunate enough that like as time got better, my brother was able to get video games and stuff like that. So we ended up getting a lot of games a lot later than when they released. So the first game that when I was playing, I played Alpha 3 in the Alpha games prior to this, but I actually didn't know how to do a Raging Demon like consciously. I would do it if I mash buttons and stuff like that and it would come out. And, that would work, or most of the time, I would either see it, or I would do, like, his basic, like, double, Shoryu, super. But it wasn't until this, of a game that, I actually was just like, oh, this is how you do it? Oh, okay. And then I was able to figure it out, and then I was like, wait, it just works for all the other games. So, yeah, I unfortunately have to give credit to Fighting Jam because this was the game that I learned how to play. Sorry, how to do a Raging Demon. And anyways, let's check it out. And it's just a rehash from the CVS games. Yeah, it's just a rehash. Yeah, this game was so bad, chat. Yeah. All right, anyways, again, I think they were kind of mid. So, to me, they were like, you know, 5 and 6s. Just because of the game it comes from. It was not unique at all. It just 5, 6. Anyways, Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3. Here we go. Damn. So, okay, I have some notes about Ultimate Marvel vs. Capcom 3 Akuma's Raging Demon. It's really cool. The issue that I have with it, it's fast, dude. It's so fast. Look how fast this thing goes. That's it. I'm done. That's all that was in the budget. Sorry. I think when you slow it down, though, can we slow this thing down? Let me see if I can slow it down. Let's drop it to like 75%, and let's try to get a real look at this thing. Even there, it's a little bit better if you slow it down. I think it's really cool, right? I just think it's too fast, but I do think it's cool. The flame screen, all this other stuff. The fact that Morgan is like burning from like, the purple plasma and the Satsui no Hado like energy and stuff. It's really cool. I just think it's too quick, but I think it's really cool. I'm gonna give it like an 8. Yeah, again, same thing. I'm gonna give it an 8.
You win.
It's not bad. All right, let's see it. Not bad, not bad. It's a very basic demon, as basic as it gets. I'm giving it a 7. I think it looks really cool. I like how he kind of gets charged up in the beginning, right? Like, it's like he does his soul, like he's pissed. Then he grabs you. And obviously, I love the purple effects. Super cool. Yeah, not bad. And like the kanji symbol is like, it sort of fades away. Super cool. I'm gonna give it a 7. And then the Wrath of the Raging Demon. This one is really cool. Die 1,000 breaths, depths. Yeah, this is cool. Yeah, it sucks because it's in English. The Japanese version is so much better. Man, I don't know, chat. That one is pretty good. We got to see it again. Beautiful mistress. This is message. Not bad, man. That one is really good. It's paced very well. Ah, man, I'm trying to find bad things like to say about it, but I don't, man. Here's what I love about it. When you do the Wrath of the Raging Demon, he goes into like this like red like freaking energy, which is like again a callback to the X-Men versus X-Men, or Marvel superheroes versus Street Fighter, X-Men versus Street Fighter. So this is already getting points for me. Then it feels like, wait, this is not a regular Raging Demon. I'm seeing more stuff. So you have like these additional like kanji symbols as well. That's getting extra points. And then he's like, I'm gonna kill you 1,000 times. That's what's about to happen to you. And then the sound effect of like the KO screen, dude, is so... There's no one in chat who can tell me that this is not iconic. Because it is. This is iconic. This is message. And then he says that as well. It's a 10, man. It's a 10, in my opinion. It's a 10. Yeah, I gotta give it a 10. It's a 10 out of 10, man. It's... The pacing of it, just everything. It's so good. It's so good because it's still harkening back to like the OG, right? It's still harkening back to like sort of the traditional demon, which he does have in this game in the form of a super. But yeah, no, man, it's so good. It's so iconic. I do wish it was in Japanese because he sounds better in Japanese. This is Ultra Street Fighter 2. Not bad, not bad. Again, typical demon. This one also goes very fast, dude. God, man, who wants Violent Ken for Street Fighter 6? Mitsus, not bad. I'm gonna give it a 6. And then this is just a callback to Super Turbo. Yeah, it's again, I got 7. Give it a 7, not bad. Akuma wins! Oh god, and Tekken 7 time. So this one is, it's good, but if we're being honest, it's just Street Fighter 4 Raging Demon or Wrath of Raging Demon, just in Tekken 7 art style. But it's not bad. It's not bad. I think the sound effects are better too. I still think I still think Street Fighter 4 is better. Let's see this one though. Not bad. Not bad. I think it's really good. I'm going to give this one like a 9. It has really good pacing as well. But I'm going to give the nod to Street Fighter 4 because to me, it's actually a lot better. So I'm going to give this one a 9. I think it's really damn good, personally. Oh, is there another one? Wait, what's the difference here? Oh, okay. Oh, wow. Wait, what? Wait, is this if you get counter hit? Oh, that is so sick. Wow. All right, I take it back. Oh, that's a story mode KO? Okay, all right. I take it back. That's a story one? Damn, it sucks that it's only in the story mode. All right. So the base one, not base, but like the Raging Demon before the KO, to me it's an 8. Sorry. Yeah, I'm going to give it an 8. The Raging Demon with the KO is also a 9. And I'm also going to give this one a 9 as well. I think this is the one, like, if we add a 0.5 to it, we'll make an exception since this is technically an exception as well. Like, you only see this in story mode. We'll give this one a 9.5. It's the only 0.5 I'm going to give. It's a 9.5. It's quite good. And then Street Fighter 5 time. Not bad, man. It's not freaking bad. So, for the start of it, he actually says, prepare to die 1,000 deaths, I think. Is that what he says? Yeah, he does say that. Oh, he just says die 1,000 deaths. And then this time around, you can actually see him hitting you. Like, during the demon. And, like, you can see his freaking eye, like, the eye laser moving around, too. That's good, man. Let me see the KO one right now. Let's check out the KO one and I'm gonna come back to this one. Not bad. Not bad, not bad. I think the one before the KO screen to me is an 8. And I'm gonna give this demon, and this is just my opinion, chat. This is just my opinion. I'm gonna give it a 9. I think this one's a 9. I think it's cool. In my opinion, the best part of the demon is when you get to see what happens inside of it. This is really cool. It is really cool, man. Yeah. And that's just how I feel about it. I think this was an 8. That one's an 8. The reason I'm giving this one a 9 is because I feel like this screen could have been way better. I think it could have been way better. Like, crazier, in my opinion. And you would think it's like older Akuma. Like, Dude, if this is technically an older Akuma or like maybe a little bit younger. No, I think he's either older than Street Fighter 3 or slightly younger than Street Fighter 3. Older or younger, I don't know which one. But I was hoping some flames or just make it, if it would have been a little bit younger, if it would have been a little bit like more kind of akin to that, I probably would have gave it a 10. But I'm not taking anything away from it. A 9 is a really, it's a great score. So, I mean, bro, come on. It's amazing. So, which ones were the standouts? I believe, yeah, Gem Fighter Mini Mix. This was a 10. No, not this one. This one was a 10. Dude, just going back to it, that one is like one of the best demons of all time, dude. That one is so good. I gotta see it just one last time, chat. Dude, this one is so good. It's so good, dude. It's so charming. And then, what was the other 10 that I gave out? Oh, yeah. Third Strike. Third Strike Demon is pretty good. Yeah, that one was good too. The reason I bumped it up to a 10 was because of this. This, to me, is still the best, like, KO, like, Akuma KO screen, in my opinion. That one was amazing. And then the other 10 that I gave out was, yeah, Ultra Street Fighter 4. That's, yeah. That's really good. So, in my opinion, chat, I think, outside of Street Fighter 6, because, and just for perspective, that one is like insane. In my opinion, dude, I feel like it's a tie between Gem Fighter and Ultra Street Fighter 4. I can't pick, chat. I don't know which one I like more. This one is just so iconic to me. I don't like, am I wrong for saying that? I know it's Street Fighter 4. I get it. I know we've seen this shit like a million times, but that's good, man. That is really good. That's really good. I'm still gonna have a hard time figuring out which one is my favorite. You guys let me know in the comments below which one was your personal favorite Raging Demon. There's also some demons that unfortunately we didn't get to see from like some other characters. Like I know Sakura has one, Dan has one, Evil Ryu has one. I know Kage from Street Fighter 5 also has one. His looks really cool too. Those, unfortunately, didn't make it into the video. I just wanted to review Akuma'S. But, you know, if this video gets some traction, maybe we'll check out some of the other demons from some of the other characters in Street Fighter. And maybe even in other games as well. That's actually something we could probably check out. And yeah, if you enjoyed this video, don't forget to leave a like. And if you've been enjoying all the content that I've been putting out on this channel, consider subscribing. I'm going to be making a whole bunch of Akuma videos. And yeah, as always, my name is C4Sages, and I'll see y'all next time.